Hello everyone! My name is Elizabeth, this is Frizzy Lizzie Stitches, and today I have Flosstube number 45, I think? Yes, it's 45. Okay, so welcome to episode 45. I'm going a little bit more casual today. My hair is actually still wet from the shower. And the only makeup I'm wearing is some blush and some mascara, and I put some eyebrow gel on. So, and it's Friday, so I did not make any notes for this video. I'm totally going rogue, but basically in the past couple weeks, the company I work at has switched to a 4-10 work schedule, which basically means you work 4 10-hour days each week. So I don't work on Fridays anymore, which is pretty fun. So I'm definitely tired because a 10-hour day is very long, but I think maybe in the next month or so my body will adjust, and these off Fridays will make it worth it. So last week was kind of a tease, I guess, because it was Memorial Day weekend, so we all got Monday off. So we really only worked 3 days this week, and it felt really long because there's also like a bunch of work stuff happening that's kind of dramatic. But yeah, so it'll be interesting how we all adapt to this new work schedule. But I am very much looking forward to having Fridays off because I'll get more of my weekend. I'll get more time to myself because Bobby will still be working. And I also won't have to take Fridays off if I take like part of a week off for like PTO or something, so that's also nice. But yeah, so other than that, last weekend Bobby and I went to the Botanical Gardens in Columbus, Ohio, and we had a great time. It was really nice. I liked seeing all the beautiful plants and whatnot, and we also stopped at this like kind of food court place that was nearby called like East Market, and they had like a bunch of different food options in there. So Bobby ate like Mediterranean and I got fried chicken. And they also had a plant shop there, so I got a new pot for my little propagated Chinese money plant that I think I briefly mentioned in an older video. It's doing well. I think it's almost ready to pot, but I think it might need some more time to grow its roots just a little bit longer. I definitely don't want to kill it at this point because it's been doing so well, so I need to do some research. But yeah, so other than that, I've pretty much just been adapting to that new work schedule and then working on 3 different Stitchy projects that I have to show you today. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm not really sure the order of which I worked on these things, so I'm just gonna go with this one first. This is Castle Homecoming by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This is their current stitch along, and this is what it looked like, or this is what it's going to look like. I don't think I showed this last time, so this I guess is technically a new start because the stitch along came out on the 25th, May the 25th. So anyway, here is what mine is looking like. So I'm stitching mine on 40 count Valor by Picture This Plus, and I'm using all the called for DMC, and then there's 2 I think Classic Colorworks that are called for. So yeah, I got started on this adorable little unicorn. Oh, I can't stand it. It's so cute. And yeah, so it's been really fun stitching Frosted Pumpkin on 40 count because that's just not typical, I think, of most of the charts call for like 14 count Aida or like 28 count even weave. So, and I've definitely stitched it. I think I've stitched lots of Frosted Pumpkin, and I think I've stitched most of it on 28 count. One of them on 32, one of them on 36, and now I've got this one on 40. So I think it's really fun so far, and I was very excited to start working on that unicorn. I think this is the middle right here, so I kind of went this way and working my way around But anyway, I have decided that this little knight here, her name is Annie, and the unicorn is Penelope, and then the little girl that's going to be over here blowing the bugle, her name is Charlotte. So I don't know how those names came to me, but they did, and so I'm rolling with it. And also, this is my first time trying a nerd hoop. I hear people talk about them all the time. I have mine in backwards, if you will, because I also was trying to do, I think, what is known as stitch in the ditch. And I really like it because it makes it easy to like tie off your ends on the back. But yeah, the nerd hoop, this is the, what size is this? This is the size 2, which I think would be kind of comparable to like a 6-inch Q-snap, or like a 6-inch hoop, but it's a good size to hold. The tension is pretty good, definitely not as tight as you could get with Q-snap, but it's fine. So I like switching stuff up, and this is a good little break from using a Q-snap. But yeah, that's what my Castle Homecoming is looking like. I worked on this for 5 hours and 12 minutes in the, I guess, since I saw you last, or I guess since I've started it, you know, whatever. Okay, so the second Stitchy project that I have to show you is my Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Cross Stitch, and this is a mystery stitch along, again, happening right now, and this is what it's going to look like, and then this is what it would have looked like last time I showed it to you, and this is what mine looks like now. So I did not finish the frame, but I went ahead and had enough stitching done to be able to start the first planting. So I finished this cactus with the little owl, and then I started on this cactus here last night, and that was 3.5 hours of stitching. So, but it's looking really good, and I hadn't been doing any of the back stitch so far, but I went ahead and did it on the owl because otherwise you wouldn't tell that he had eyes or a beak. So, but yeah, I love this. This is on 36 count linen from Fox and Rabbit called Oyster Shell, and I am stitching it 2/2 with all the called for DMC. And again, I'm doing that stitch in the ditch method, which has been, like, at first it was really weird because everything was so deep set in, but honestly I kind of like it for tying the threads off on the back because it makes it a lot easier. So I might continue to do that. But yeah, not much to really say, I guess. Okay, and then my last stitchy project is my Taylor Swift Eras jacket. I actually was working on this morning. I have not been like keeping track of how long it's taking me just because I wanted some freedom to not worry about that. But anyway, I finished Reputation. Well, I guess last time I showed it to you, I was like almost done with 1989, so I finished 1989, got started on Reputation last weekend, and then finished Reputation just now, like a few hours ago. So this is what my jacket's looking like. This jacket is one that I bought recently from Old Navy, and it's perfect. So I feel like there are some times where when I look in the screen, the colors look weird and then they look totally different when I look at it on the computer. So like right now, the purple on Speak Now doesn't really look like it's the right color, but on my computer screen it might look totally different. So anyway, but that's where we're at. I'm so excited. I was looking at the calendar to kind of gauge how much time I had left. I basically have 4 weeks until Taylor Swift comes to Cincinnati, and I have 4 albums left, so I really gotta stay on track. I'm hoping to, thankfully it's only Friday, so I still have the rest of the weekend to put in some progress on Lover, which would be next. So I'm hoping I can get a good start on Lover before the end of the weekend. That way I can kind of keep pushing forward. So, but yes, I'm so excited. And I did use DMC 310 Etoile for Reputation, so I'm not sure if you're gonna really be able to tell on the camera, but it does have some sparkle in it when it hits the sun, which is really nice. So I thought it was a pain to stitch with though, because like I think my problem was I had cut too long. The length of floss that I cut was too long, and so pulling it through this jacket, sometimes the strands would like pop and be like kind of gummy and stretchy, and so then I would have to like cut it off and like re-thread it and all that kind of stuff. So, but it's fine. It worked out. I powered through and it looks really good. Really, really good. Okay, so I do have a little bit of haul. This is gonna be like the shortest floss tube I've had in a while. So the first thing I got was my Bestitch Me Fabric of the Month, and I am in the neutral club, and I get 36 count in linen, I guess like the fat quarter, and this is called Bronze Age. So super pretty. And I love how modeled it is, because most of the time with a fat quarter, a fabric, you only need like a section of it, so you can kind of like pick and choose which modeling you like best. Because like down in that bottom corner looks a lot darker than the other side, like between here and there. But yeah, it's very pretty. It's definitely a little more like coppery in person than it looks to be on the camera. But like I said, when I look at it on my phone versus the computer, sometimes it looks completely different than what I'm seeing. So, but yeah, that's my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me. And then the last thing I have to show you for my haul is I bought some more of the Adam Hart cross stitch thread bobbins, and I just get the like classic frosted standard bobbins, and she actually had been out of stock for a while because she was trying to kind of come up with an alternate way to have them manufactured so that they would have less quality issues. And so these are actually, in her latest video, Jacquie from Adam Hart Cross Stitch, she just posted, I think, Flosstube number 6, and she kind of talks about her business and kind of some of the changes that are being made, and one of them is the standard thread bobbins. She actually invested some money into her company to get a mold made, so she should be able to make more of these and then not have to worry about any quality issues with them not being cut through all the way or something like that. But yeah, I love these so much. I think I have some over here already out of the bag and like in use, so I can show you what they are better. But this is what one looks like. And as you can see, it is like the shape of a bobbin, and then it has cutouts for your main floss, hanging on the floss ring, and then like an extra piece over here to put any like leftover threads that you don't want to get rid of yet. And when you're done using this and you want to store it, you can just wrap your floss around it like so, and then stick it in your bobbin box. So then you get the convenience of, you know, having all of your pre-cut strands, but then you also can still store it in a bobbin box, because that's kind of the most I guess practical and easy way to store your floss. But anyway, I love these so much. I have already bought, this is a pack of 100. I have already bought 2 other packs of 100 previously, so now I have 300, probably plus some more, because I feel like I bought some more before that. But yeah, I absolutely love these so much. My goal is to get like everything converted to those, because it really is a game changer. So if you haven't checked out Jacquie's shop already, I would highly recommend going and checking it out, and also checking out her she's mainly on TikTok, which I'm not on TikTok, but she shares a lot of her TikTok content on Instagram, and then I think she shares some of it on YouTube Shorts as well. So, but anyway, she has a really great product, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so that's kind of really all I had to show you today. I know this is a shorter video, and I don't even know if I mentioned that this is like a different setup, because I'm usually like in front of that, but I really didn't want to pull out the ring light today. So I just kind of angled myself more in front of the window here to kind of take advantage of that natural light, and hanging out with Anna and Elsa over there. So yeah, anyway, let's see, in the next 2 weeks I will be attending StitchCon. I am going to weekend A, and I'm really excited. It starts, I guess, on Thursday, so I'm actually planning on doing like a half day of work, and then I won't have to take Friday off because I'm on the 410 schedule now, so that'll be nice. And yeah, there's tons of people going to weekend A that I know and have never met before that I'm so excited to meet. And I will probably be stitching mostly on my Taylor Swift jacket because I have got to crank that out, and definitely will do lots of shopping. So if you're going to weekend A, please come say hi. I'm very awkward, but I don't bite, I promise. So yeah, anyway. Oh, okay, well, like I said, today's Friday. Probably won't edit this video until tomorrow because I'm going to spend the rest of the evening or afternoon playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because I am obsessed. I could go on a whole rant about how amazing that game is and how Tulin and I are BFFs. But anyway, I won't bore you to tears. Tears of the Kingdom. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go now. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye!